Yeah, and to be clear, this special report is not a ruling on whether these shootings were justified or not. Instead, the report asks whether Aurora's larger mental health crisis system could have done more before these encounters became deadly.
I tend to hold it.
Some grief is too heavy to hold.
So
Michelle Garcia
I try to just feel like he's still here.
keeps hers close to her chest.
Amari had a history of mental illness. He had a history dealing with law enforcement.
Her son, Amari Garlington, was 23 years old when Aurora police shot and killed him in April. It was during a mental health crisis where police said he was stabbing an officer and a canine before he was shot.
He wanted the officers to kill him. He had called me and told me goodbye and that he loved me, and I don't blame anything on the officers at all.
On Wednesday, Aurora's independent monitor released a special report that starts off with Amari's case, calling for the city to review whether its behavioral system is doing enough before people in crisis end up in deadly encounters with the police.
You know, by the time the police come, I think people are already so far into a mental crisis that what can law enforcement do?
The report says behavioral health is a public safety issue, and prevention needs to happen before a mental health crisis becomes a police call.
I asked them, please make him go into a psychiatric hospital. Even weeks before, I had called or texted like the 988 line and like looked for mobile crisis units because I saw it coming. I knew.
One recommendation is better support for families, who they say are often the first to see a crisis coming, but the last to know where to turn.
It's the system, you know, the mental health system.
The monitor is now urging Aurora to create a task force and conduct behavioral health incident reviews to study what happened and what was missed before.
You know, I get angry that he didn't get help that he needed.
Do you think Amari's death was preventable?
Absolutely. And the injury to the poor officer and canine, I think it all could have been preventable.
And the monitor says the next step is better coordination across the system between police, fire, clinicians, hospitals, and city leaders. Michelle says she hopes at the very least her son Amari's death can help force the kind of change she believes could have saved him. Ria Jha, 9 News.